everybody. Um, when I did the first reading, I completely forgot that people was even saying that Velvet was pregnant. So, yeah, I'm gonna see, and they said that it's confirmed, like Pops confirmed it and everything. So, I'm gonna do a reading on like how Velvet is dealing and handling that. Mm. I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know, it's weird because I don't really feel that pregnant energy on her, like, but okay, I'm gonna look into it. So, I'm gonna look into it. Also, I'm going to be updating my Etsy account within like a week where people can come and purchase readings from me. I'm just working on getting it organized. Like, I try different things to see what I like to do and to see what other people like to see from me. So I'm just organizing it now because I got like a good idea of how I want to handle things. So now I just need to organize it. But there are a few people who email me about readings, and I'm going to complete those within either this weekend or sometime next week. I'm going to complete those, and then I'm gonna go to put in readings to be purchased on Etsy. Now the intuitive advice readings, um, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue that or not. Like if I do, it may be like spare the moment every once in a while and stuff like that, because when it comes to my YouTube channel, my favorite thing to do is exposing the industry and exposing these cults. So that's my favorite thing to do. But I do want suggestions. Like, y'all let me know who y'all want me to read on. Um, like, give me some ideas or whatever. Like, if you have questions that you want me to answer in the readings, let me know. Let me know. I'm open. I am open. But okay, so I'm gonna see what's up with Velvet and his pregnancy. I'm also going to see what's up with Malia and Aya, cause mm, Aya, she feels very safe. Like she feels very comfortable. So I want to see why is that. I think it's because she don't have no loyalty to anybody but Eligio. Like she quick to throw other people under the bus to Eligio. So I feel like that's why he keep her so close and she feels safe. Also, in my last reading, I said that Nateri is thinking about leaving. I'm not going to do a reading on her because my old readings are still playing out, but I do feel that kind of strongly. She's starting to get uncomfortable. She's starting to feel uneasy by some of the things. So we're gonna look into that. I'm also gonna do an update on Efru. because she been kind of quiet and in the background. I just want to see what's going on with her. She been through a lot of trauma dealing with Alihio recently. So let's get into it. Alright, so hmm, I'm kind of feeling like an abortion, to be real. Like with this rest and rejuvenation card reverse, like she could already be healing from an abortion. It's just like, and if she hasn't gotten one, she's really considering it. So, and if she's considering it for Alihio. Because I got the Emperor reverse here showing up, and that's just like their perception of him because he's not an emperor. He's a man child, a very hurt one. But I just don't really see her having this baby. Like it could already be done. Like I'm really I'm not even getting that energy that she's pregnant. So, but I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. She's really concerned about security when it comes to this situation. Like she wants to know if she's gonna have support if she has this child. Um, and she don't feel supported. She don't feel secure emotionally, financially, spiritually. She doesn't feel secure. So she feel like it's best if she doesn't have the child. And like I don't have no judgment about that, but it's I never experienced it before, but I know people who have experienced it, and a lot of them feel regretful for doing it. It's a lingering feeling, like something that kind of haunts you after like some time, because I can only remember bits and pieces of my spiritual journey to even incarnate into a body. And it was easier for me than some just because of certain responsibilities that I have. But it's a long journey to incarnate into a body. So when you terminate that body, it's like you terminate that contract with that soul. Now, and I believe that people have that lingering feeling in them when they have an abortion. Some of it is due to programming. Because even though they advertise Planned Parenthood to us, and I've been getting a lot of that on my phone lately. I don't know why they are advertising to me, but on YouTube, they have this Planned Parenthood commercial that you can't even skip. They make you watch it, and they trying to sound all like, oh, we here for you and shit like that. Planned Parenthood has never been here for anybody, especially black people. Be careful. Um, but they also program in us the guilt and the shame that we have for like having abortions. So some of it is programming, but some of it is feeling like the residue of that burnt contract. So, let's see what else here. I really feel like she's struggling. She's struggling. She's really feeling tempted. Like Alihio is showing in her unconscious feelings. So it's in her subconscious. It's something that she's trying to resist. It's something that she feel bad for even to even allow for her to bring it to her conscious mind. But she should and deal with it in a healthy way. Just acknowledge it and deal with it. Because if she don't, it's gonna manifest into something destructive, which it already has. But I'm talking about even worse. Because if she go back to him, it's going to be worse. Each time she leave and she come back, it's going to be worse. So, and she has the experience to know that to be true. What I'm feeling like she's still in contemplation, but I don't feel, she's thinking about not having it though. But she's waiting on something. I feel like she's waiting on reassurance. Yo, I don't know. I don't like how she even came out and spoke about this situation because, oh my goodness. I'm starting to feel like there's communication or something. It could be because he focusing intentions on her, so she could feel the pull, him pulling on that cord, because she still have an attachment to him, and it's making her foolish, a little delusional. It's like she's waiting to see if he gonna make things right. She waiting to see, and she even starting to view things differently in her mind. Like when she's thinking about the abuse, but it's like she's thinking about certain factors like, oh, it could have been her fault. Oh, she wasn't perfect. She could have caused some of this. Nobody deserve the abuse that she's got. I don't care what she did. Nobody deserved that. But nah, she's in a really weak and vulnerable state right now. And it's not looking good. It's not feeling good. It's feeling like a hot mess. It's feeling like she's thinking about going back. It's a drug, y'all. It's a drug. I did listen to Ezekiel tell his side of the story, and the way that he said it is that there's really no relationship between her and him. I feel like he's downplaying a lot of things, just because he wants to be viewed in a certain type of light or whatever. But even when I was doing their reading together, it was reflecting her relationship with the group, not just specifically with him, even though that was where I was trying to focus my energy on. It was still giving like the overall feeling of the group, which they I think they ready for her to go. They ready for her to leave because Velvet is her mental is not stable. Not right now. It's not. It's not. And she's showing signs of bullshit. Straight bullshit. Like, even if she do come out and talk, I might not even listen to it because I feel like it's gonna be straight bullshit. It's gonna be justifying some bullshit. It's gonna be thinking about some bullshit. It's just bullshit. All of it. Now, I didn't hear all of what Pops said. I don't even know what he was talking about, but I'm gonna get into his feelings. Let's just do some cards on that. But somebody posted a timestamp of where he said that, and it was around like 15 minutes, where he said that Velvet was pregnant. So, but I don't even know his why he was even talking or carrying this meeting and stuff. I think somebody was interviewing him. So, but I'm finna see how he feel. So, Pops look at Velvet like he a child that she have that is on drugs. He look at it like that. Um, I feel like he's seen this many times before. Women that get caught up in this type of situation, like I feel like he's seen it. So it's like he already know the process of going through this. So he look at her like she's a child on drugs. Um, there is an emphasis on money here. It's like he knows that about Velvet. Like with this card, greed is the root of all evil. I overemphasize money in my life. I feel like he feel like Velvet is carrying that type of mindset. And I do see him trying to like provide for her, trying to give her a sense of security. But it was like it wasn't enough. But it's deeper than that. It's deeper than just security and money, even though I'm seeing that being emphasized in Velvet and her father reading. It's really like an emotional attachment, um, a toxic attachment, a trauma bond between Velvet and Alihio. And she's been with him so long, it's like she just became used to that treatment. And she's struggling to heal from it. Now, if she go back, she might use that as a reason of going back because of security. But Alihio don't have the type of security that is going to last long. Like, he's gonna lose everything. Now, Spirit keep giving her chances. It keep giving her chances to walk away from the situation, so she be slightly protected. But if she go back, it's just gonna be worse. It's like he already had plans for her. So hopefully, and that's what he hoping for. He hoping that she resists and don't go back to him. But he also feeling like it's a possibility. He feeling like that. And I believe that's the reason why he was even doing like this live. I feel like it was like he was trying to reach out to her heart or something, because he trying to make her remember like we love you. He doesn't. So if you need us, you could come back to here. I just don't think that it's being translated that way to Velvet. Like, I don't think that she's perceiving it in that light. But it's because her mind is like the one of an addict. She's not thinking clearly. Like, she's not in a good space. So if she do go back to Eligio, he gonna feel like he has to walk away from this because he feel like it would be too painful for him and his family. Um, he also feeling like maybe he enabled her, but he was trying to help. But this is a painful situation for him. And it's like he was trying to be gentle with Velvet and be supportive because he didn't want to push her into the arms of Eligio. But it's a really strong addiction. It's a really strong addiction. And it's destroying Velvet, her life, and her relationship with her family. He also want Velvet to know that if she just hold out for a little longer, it will get easier. Like, it will get easier. But she keep playing with the energy because she's connecting to people that have like a similar mentality as Alihio. So she keep evolving herself in that industry and industry. I mean, damn. It is kind of like its own industry, like these hoteps and these narcs and these cult leaders and stuff like that. So, but she keep looking for that energy and interacting with it. So she's not really detoxing from it. It's like she can't really sit still. She's restless. Like I could see Pops and his wife looking at each other when they found out that Velvet was going to Puerto Rico. That was like a major red flag for them. I really feel like she gave them some type of excuse and they didn't buy it. They didn't buy it, but I mean, she's grown. There's only so much that they can do. So, so I'm just asking, how is baby Ellie doing in this whole thing situation? And not good. Not good. I got the Temperance reverse and two different decks. So she's not feeling secure in whatever environment this is. She, man, she need to go back. I hate telling people what to do, first of all, but this is having an effect on baby Ellie. She's not feeling secure in her environment. Um, she don't know these people that well, but I mean, I know this is like a excuse that Alihio used, but baby Ellie would be no better with him. Look at all the people that he have around him, and some of those people are really sadistic. Some of the people that he attracts in his life are really negative and sadistic people. So even if baby Ellie was with him, it wouldn't be any better. It would be the same situation. Matter of fact, when Velvet and him is together, it's not a good situation for baby Ellie. It's like it's teaching her how to be very independent. Like when she get older, she's gonna be very independent. You ever seen like a child who, like, even if they so used to be around so many people or their environment is constantly changing that they don't care who it is, they just let anybody pick them up, versus a child who they have their people who they trust. Like they not used to being like in an environment with a lot of different faces and people constantly changing. They become attached to the people that they used to. Those people not gonna just run up to anybody and be like, pick me up. Those people, those babies, they more selective. They might even be a little shy with strangers. They have to warm up to you. So it's a difference. And yeah, this is having an effect on the baby. I even pulled the Nine of Swords here. I'm feeling like baby Ellie is starting to show signs of stress, like crying all the time and not being able to soothe her, or her being in a bad mood and not being able to comfort her. Y'all, slowly, the faith that I had in Velvet is slowly seeping out of me. Like, boy, I was just about to lose respect. And I don't even like to do that because my mouth become real disrespectful, and I'm not trying to do that. But slowly, I can feel it rising in my spirit. I'm getting kind of agitated. I'm getting kind of agitated. Because she's not in the same mental state that she was probably 2 weeks or a month ago. I'm going to say a month. She's not in the same space. Like, her moving to Puerto Rico was a bad decision. And now I'm starting to feel like it could be slightly dangerous. She need to... No, this ain't good. This is not good. Nope, nope, nope. It don't feel good. I feel like there's gonna be a tower moment and a bad one. Alright, let's get into Malia. Now I'm using mine The Psychic Tarot by John Hyland, and this balance card, I used to think it was the Magician card, but it's actually the Justice card in reverse. That changes a lot. It really do. Alright, Malia, she feels stuck. She feels stuck because of security. She don't want to go back to the other option. And she's like too afraid to create something new. So she feels stuck. It's the same feeling like the first time she left. She don't want to be around her family and stuff like that. She don't want to deal with her responsibilities, which she should, but she doesn't want to. So she don't feel understood. Some of the things that they get upset about with Malia is just because it's just how she is naturally. Like, she's quiet, she's an introvert, she got a resting bitch face. Like, her trying to be like everybody else is more exhausting to her than it is to the other members. And if they're not careful, because her energy is, she's not an extrovert like Alihio is, and he constantly feeding off of other people's energy, so she bone dry. I don't even feel like she has a lot of energy to begin with. That's just how she is naturally. Like, I wish I could look at her human design, cause um she could just not generate a lot of energy naturally, and they judge her harshly for that. Also, sometimes she say things and she don't think it's going to be offensive. She don't think that it's going to make anybody mad, and she not even giving an attitude, but they will take it like that. Like, she can't say no, and that's going to make her sick, because she could be trying to tell them like, yo, my energy is really low right now, and I need to recharge. And they take that as being disrespectful or you being out of tune or some shit like that. Man, look, she need to get the fuck up out of that, you know, because they make her a punching bag just because they don't understand the way that her energy is. And that's why when you in an environment where they talk about everybody how one mind, everybody think and be the same, like there's no room for individuality, there's no room to be yourself, that's going to be a toxic environment for everybody. And that's why she gets sick and then wait until it gets so bad. Because she's not allowed to say, like, look, I'm not feeling good. I'm tired. I need a recharge. She's not allowed to do that. So it manifests into an illness or some type of moment like this where she's constantly being punished and told, like, okay, she might not be jealous, you know? She might deep down inside be kind of happy that somebody is taking the responsibility of Eligio off her hands. But if she's not smiling all the time, if she's not talking all the time, if she's not like acting like an extrovert all the time, then they gonna turn around and be like, damn, you got an attitude. Damn, you real negative. Damn, you da 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 da. But it's not like that. It's not like that. She really needs to leave because she always going to be punished in that environment because she's just trying to be herself. But there's no room for that. They think she have an attitude because of the way that she talk, the way that she is. And it don't even be that a lot of times. It don't even be that. And she get it the worst because I feel like she's just naturally has the lowest energy level. She need time to recharge and be rested and have time to herself. And they just don't understand that. And that's real ignorant to me. Like that's real ignorant. Like they don't have the ability to understand people outside of them. It keeps them ignorant. Like these motherfuckers are like North Korea. And if you go into North Korea and see the state of it, the people in concentration camps and people starving and stuff because they have to make everything themselves. They don't get trading from other countries. They isolated themselves. And they really suffer because of that. So that's basically what it is. She she want to leave. She ready to go, but it's like she got a lot of fears. And he installed these fears into them. He make them feel like they not able to take care of themselves, like they not able to provide for themselves and they need him. He make them feel like that. And a lot of times when the members leave and they come into a difficult situation, like maybe a late light bill or some shit like that, it throws them in that fear space. And they feel like, yo, he's right. So let me go back to him and let him take care of me and stuff. Instead of trying to figure it out on their own, he trains and manipulate them to be codependent on him. So now they don't have no faith in themselves. They don't have no faith that they could survive on their own. It's ridiculous, but that's what it is. Alright, how she's feeling towards Alihio right now. Malia. She keep trying to apologize to him, but he's not receptive to it. Because for one, he likes to see her suffer. He likes to bully her. Look, where do I start? What skills do I need to learn? She's worried about taking care of herself because she feel like not, no matter what she do, they gonna have an issue with her and like either mistreat her or try to kick her out. She trying to overcome like how she naturally is. Like she doing the most, she over confiscating because she's trying to prove that I don't have an attitude. I don't want to leave. It's not like that. She's trying to prove that. But sometimes when she's really tired, like she start to speak her mind. She start to say how she truly feel, but it's not with the intentions of being disrespectful. It's not with the intentions to even challenge anybody. And it's not even because she is jealous. It's like she trying to verbalize that she needs space to recharge. She need that. That's what she's trying to verbalize. I'm afraid of rejection, failure, and the unknown. I really need to think this through. Like, she's afraid to be kicked out because it's like, and he ingrained that in her. When in actuality, she just needs to take accountability, get in touch with her responsibilities, correct some relationships. Is she the one who fucked it up? Like, just be mature about it and take steps. I do feel like she had people that will help her for some time to get on her feet, but she's afraid to even do that. And that's one of the reasons, like, Alihio knows that, and that's why he treat her the way that he treat her. He treat her any type of way. And he gets so much enjoyment out of it. I'ma ask about that. He projects a lot onto her. Like a lot of his personal problems and issues and stuff like that. A lot of issues that he have with other women, like Velvet and stuff like that. He project that onto her and make her wear it. And he feel like he can't trust her. And that's ridiculous because she never gave him any reason not to trust her, but that's how he feels. It's also a element to do with his sexuality. He like to cause conflict before having sex with the women. Um, just because it's part of his addiction. He do have an addiction to sex. And just like with all addictions, after some time, um, you start to look for that original high. So you go to all types of extremes to get it. And that's what that is. And he don't like her energy because she has low energy. And he don't like that because when he feeding off of her, it's like he don't get completely satisfied. And he disappointed with that. He disappointed that because it's different like with somebody like Velvet, because Velvet, she generate a lot of energy and she's a generator. So when it comes to human design, also she she don't give in as quickly as Malia do. Malia gives in a little too quick for him. He want a fight. He want a struggle because he's operating out of his trauma and he's an insecure ass little boy. And anytime that thing's going a bit peaceful around him, he has to cause some chaos and drama and stuff like that. And he get like a real kick out of hurting these people because he insecure. It's feeding his ego to how these people submit to him and be afraid of him. So it's ridiculous, but I feel like I keep saying that because, like, some of the visuals and stuff that I get, I'm just like, damn, this shit is sad and it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, y'all hear the background noise. My daughter, she doing the most in the kitchen. And I really want to look at her human design because she might even be like a reflector. It's like she's like a mirror for him. The reason why Malia stressed him out so bad is because she's a mirror of his mentality. Like every time Malia speaks, she speaks the programming and like nothing else. And that's how he trained her and she think that's what he want, but it's not what he really want. That's not what he really want. But she just trying her best. I remember one time seeing a clip and it was like and it was like he was trying to flirt with her, something like that, and she couldn't even flirt back because she was so concerned about saying the right thing. So I believe it's when he was like he's going to pick her up and she was like, no, the woman's supposed to come to you. Like she couldn't even accept it. Like she's so concerned all the time about saying the right thing that she can't even be in the flow of things. And that stresses him out and make him mad because it makes him see what he did. Like when he look at Malia, he see the abuse and the programming. And he feel like she's weak. So Let's go on to Aya. Alright, so I'm asking why Aya feel the way she do now. It's because in the background, Alihio putting straight bullshit game onto Aya, telling her that he has this deep connection with her and that he really wants to be with her, but he has to like keep up this image and stuff. I really feel like he convinced Aya that at the end it's gonna be him and her. That like she's the real chiefess or whatever, but he make it seem like he do it for security. But in reality, he wants her, and she believe it. She believe it. I also feel like he tells her things that he don't tell the other members, but it's very strategic. Like some of the things he tell her that he make it seem like it's a secret is not even the truth. Like he come to her and tell her like, I'm gonna tell you this, but I'm not gonna tell nobody else because I don't trust nobody else. I only trust you. And then it be a straight lie. But she go feeling like they have like this special connection, this special bond. In reality, he wants her and nobody else. But he just do this for business. Yeah. She think that they supposed to be together. Like this is some type of deep spiritual union. It wasn't always like this. Things has changed between them, but she's feel connected. There is doubt in her. Like that's her spirit, her intuition trying to reach her and be like, this dude is a fraud. Um, but nah, he keep them in their mental for a reason, 'cause he got control of that. So she believes it. She believes it. He also got her waiting, like keep telling her like one day I'm gonna get rid of all these people and it's just gonna be me and you. So it's like she's waiting on her turn, patiently waiting on her turn because she believes that he really wants to be with her. Because she felt like she earned her space and he tell her that she did. He kind of got her feeling like there's nothing that she can do wrong. I don't see him putting his hands on her. He don't disrespect her as much as the other women, but it's really because she's non-existent. She's very complacent, do what she's told, and she's okay with the treatment that she get. She's okay with the time that she get. And then on top of that, um, he have her spying on the other women, and the other women they caught on. That's why she's not coming back with as much. Oh my God. That's why she's not coming back with as much information as she used to, because the women has wised up. They know that she's an agent for Eligio. So they kind of superficial with her. Like they smiled in her face and stuff, and but they don't trust her. They don't trust her. And a lot of them think that she's being a fool, but he convinced her otherwise. Mm. Also, he's intimate with her differently. There's times alone that he has sex with her and he like take his time and everything. He try to make it seem like he's making love to her, but it's a part of the manipulation. And oof, I even think that he even fake orgasm with her sometimes. Like he do that because he enjoy the manipulation or whatever. And he like hype it up like when they intimate together to make it seem like it's very special. But he don't really have an orgasm. Like he faked it and then he like go off and have sex with somebody else to get off. And it's not necessarily like it's just that he has certain like fetishes. Um he likes certain things because he's been exposed. It's like the R. Kelly situation. He been exposed to sex really young, and over time it grew into like certain fetishes and stuff like that. So he just do that with Aya to keep her complacent. And he liked the manipulation. He liked tricking her into believing that he actually cared about her. So at this point, Aya has some issues. Like, um, she's not even the same. She's shut down in ways that it's hard to even explain. She shut off certain parts of herself to be able to do what she do. She did that because initially when she started to like spy on the women, she felt very guilty about it. So to overcome that, she shut down certain aspects of herself to not feel that guilt. And she replaced it with certain justifications of her actions. But um, she's really disconnected from her emotions, or she's not able to feel empathy anymore. It's like it's almost like she's soulless now. She don't have much of her. It's like her soul is dormant. Most times she's not even present. It's like she's not even living life at this point. It's real sad. It's similar to Zoka, but Zoka don't really have anything to really like cling on to. Aya is clinging on to this promise of them being together one day, to feeling special in some type of way. She's clinging to that because all she cares about is making him happy and working hard to finally get this award of them being together in peace. And she do feel special. All right. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. And if y'all want me to read on anybody else, want me to answer any questions, please write in the comment, give me suggestions. Even with people outside of carbonation, because I do want to read on people outside of carbonation. I just don't really know who. But let me know. Stay blessed, y'all.